There's a common misunderstanding or fear even that mentioning suicide to someone who you're worried about is going to make things worse or introduce the idea to them somehow. So let me settle this for you. Asking somebody about whether or not they're having suicidal thoughts or feelings in a genuine way, expressing sincere concern, is not likely to introduce the idea that maybe they should consider suicide. And it's also not likely to push them towards those actions in any sort of way. But the opposite could potentially be dangerous, or at least a big missed opportunity, right? Having someone who's having thoughts about suicide and then you not asking them about that, or not being able to express concern or that you care about them. Oftentimes, people struggling with these thoughts don't exactly know how to bring it up to others, and they might actually be hoping that someone who cares notices that they haven't been themselves and takes the time to genuinely check in with them and is brave enough to bring up the topic of suicidal thoughts so that they can talk about it and be encouraged to get the help that they need. So it's important that if you sense that something is not quite right with someone, that you do not shy away from discussing sensitive topics like suicide. And when you do talk to somebody about suicide, it's important that you're direct, clear, and non-judgmental in how you ask the question. So listen to me. If I were to say something like, "You haven't been considering suicide, have you?" This almost discourages honesty if they have, right? As though they shouldn't be, or that I'm not comfortable with their answer and talking about it if they have been, or that I'm kind of hoping for a no. Instead, you could ask something like, "Have you been having thoughts of hurting yourself or taking your own life?" This, on the other hand, opens the floor for honest dialogue, right? Communicating that whatever answer you give me, I'm going to be non-judgmental about it, and I'm open to talking about it. And remember, you don't have to be the expert in how to help people who are having thoughts about suicide. You can be the person they open up to, and you can be the person who helps them get connected to someone who can help them with their suicidal thoughts or keep them safe. Moving forward, we hope that you can be someone who invites people to open up and share what's on their mind, that you can ask them directly about suicidal thoughts if you're worried about them, and you can help them get the help that they need if the conversation indicates any risk. For more information on suicide prevention, go into your Cortico app and look under the Wellness Toolkit that has information on emotional and mental wellness. And if you have our app and need immediate help with suicidal thoughts, please tap the Get Help feature at the bottom of your screen in order to find a list of 24/7 crisis lines.